You know, if you're in athletics, you know you've got to have leadership before you could have a winning team. And we wanted to be a winning team.
These type of organizations are making a difference. They've done it for 120 years. It's always been about the mission. It's not about the people, and I don't see that changing for the next 120 years.
The important thing about the Boys and Girls Club to me is the sincere interest in improving the lives of the children that are involved.
I'm humbled to be a partner. I mean, it is just a privilege. It's an honest privilege to be a part of an organization like the Boys and Girls Club of America and to be affiliated with them for nearly 30 years. You know, I consider it one of my high points.
To be able to not only exist for 120 years, but also reinvent itself to meet the needs of the community year after year. And the growing and the changing needs of the community is amazing.
Gene and I came to the Boys and Girls Club in 1980. I was a vice principal at 𝘾𝙇𝙐𝘽 High School at the time. And Bill Legg called me and asked me if I would like to be considered for the Birmingham Boys Club job. I had told Coach Legg I would do it for 2 years. Naturally, I stayed 38 years, so I really did like it.
I enjoyed being with the kids and having just a really good time with them. I trained the girls. We had more fun training the front desk girls how to present themselves and call kids when the parents came for them. We had fun even getting in the gym, playing basketball, and we just seemed like we were always together. We were just a family.
The Boys and Girls Club is one of many great organizations in Metro Birmingham, but I chose to support Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Alabama specifically for the direct impact that I see every day in working with them. So for 15 some odd years of being involved and seeing across the city how children's lives are changed, being able to hear them speak once a year at the Youth of the Year event, and the consistent message is, my life is different now. This place taught me to be a leader. This place made me feel safe. These people changed the way that I interact and I see things. They gave me confidence, they gave me hope. That message is so consistent that impact is hard to ignore.
One of the things that is just really so amazing to me is that almost everywhere I go in the business community, and this is decades in the business community, I run into business leaders who were Boys and Girls Club members back when they were growing up, when their mom put them in the club, and they talk about how that helped shape their life and ultimately their career. And when I reflect on that, you know, what I think about is how Boys and Girls Club, in shaping people's lives, has really shaped the landscape of Birmingham as we know it today.
I think we are a unique organization, that we survived this long, but it's always due to the leadership from our board and from our directors that we've had. I don't think we've had but 4 or 5 different directors in 120 years because they care about the kids.
To me, it was a place that had a lot of fun stuff going on. People playing basketball, it had an arcade, like you mentioned, kind of the computer aspect things I can remember at some point in there. Now that I've gotten older, I can see it was a safe place to go with leadership, that people were organizing great activities, they were educating people, they were doing things that was a lot more than just a fun place to be.
The leadership, the CEOs that have come through here, the board members, I don't know if you get to see the success that on a day-to-day basis, but pat yourself on the back because there's a lot of great good that y'all have done by leading this organization, and I hope the next 120 are just as great.
We had to establish discipline. We wanted to have some sort of values that the kids could adapt their whole life around to. And we could not have done anything if we did not develop a group of boys who became our leadership.
I think the heart of the Boys and Girls Club is the sincere interest of the staff in helping the children and teenagers to become all that they can be in developing their lives.
To think that we were an organization that we had one site and a camp, to now we are 8 sites, 3 21st century community learning centers, and we serve almost 1,000 kids a day that come through our doors across 4 counties. It's unbelievable.
This was not a job, it was a ministry. And it was the greatest ministry I have ever been a part of.
120 years, I hope we make another 120 years and continue that legacy of really doing what they set out to do, which is make sure they are creating good citizens and good people.